Before we explain how to calibrate an altimeter, let's first understand what a barometric altimeter is. Part 1. Understanding altimeter and barometer, and when is best to use altimeter. The barometric altimeter on outdoor watches uses air pressure to determine changes in elevation or help us understand more about weather patterns. If our activities involve a lot of elevation changes which impact changes in ambient pressure, then using altimeter mode is best for measuring elevation. If our activities do not involve a lot of elevation changes, then using barometer mode is best for understanding current weather patterns. Since the topic is about altimeter, let's focus on it and proceed. Part 2. How to calibrate altimeter. Let's use Forerunner 965 as an example and access the altimeter glance. Press the down button to find the altimeter glance. Then press and hold the up button to access the altimeter settings. Press Start/Stop to select altimeter options, then press Start/Stop again to select Calibrate. Here are 3 options for calibration. Option 1. Enter manually. If you know your current elevation, for example,
34 meters, then enter 34 meters directly into the watch.
Option 2. Use DEM. Select it so the watch gets your current elevation based on the value stored in the digital elevation model.
Option 3. Use GPS. Select it so the watch gets your current elevation based on the value measured using GPS.
If altimeter glance doesn't appear in your device, follow these steps to add it. Press the down button to find Edit. Press the Start/Stop button to select it. Press up and press Start/Stop button to select Add. Scroll to find the altimeter glance. Then press Start/Stop button to add it. Press the back button to the glance loop, and you can see altimeter is added. Part 3. What is auto-calibration? As mentioned, elevation is measured using a sensor, called barometric altimeter. However, changes in weather that alter ambient pressure can cause elevation reading errors, and we might need to manually perform calibration from time to time. Enabling auto-calibration can avoid this by automatically calibrating using the GPS elevation data. Please be reminded that it can be less accurate than manually calibrating to a known elevation, since this feature relies on GPS elevation. Part 4. What is sensor mode? We know that changes in weather that alter ambient pressure can impact elevation reading, even when our activities do not involve changes in elevation. We also know that the higher we climb, the lower the ambient pressure around us, and hence the higher the altitude displayed on our watches. Therefore, sensor mode feature allows us to decide in which mode our watches work best for us. If our activities involve changes in altitude, then use altimeter only. If our activities does not involve changes in altitude, or all we would like to do is understand best about weather patterns, then use barometer only. Using auto allows the device to automatically switch between altimeter only or barometer only according to our movement.